Hi, Ben.
Ben!
Up, guys?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Colin is here too.
Hi, Colin.
Hey, Chuck. Did you finish the whole? Did you listen to the whole album? Show you?
No, I actually switched to there was a friend of mine who's a DJ, and I switched to one of her sets. She was doing some house trance, something or the other. So because I was like, I need to concentrate. I can't do that if I'm rocking out the Pink Floyd. So no, I abandoned Pink Floyd in favor of Confetti the First. I'm sorry.
What? Confetti the First?
It's a DJ friend of mine.
Okay.
She has a. If you're interested, I can send you the SoundCloud link.
Yeah, please send it.
Okay.
Shoot me that link on Facebook.
Okay.
Dude, almost went down.
I thought that did go down.
I think it was kind of like a last second, like Chance the Rapper existed. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought SoundCloud was gone.
No, it almost went.
No. Yeah, she actually posted about that. She's like, I'm gonna have to figure out another platform for my mixes. She does at least 8 hours of content. It's gonna go.
Okay.
We're still missing people in the office. Yeah. Eric, Cherise,
Eric was gonna call.
Josh.
I know Josh is gonna call.
Everybody's on a call. Jeez.
I see many are still not here. I'm not sure whether they would join or not. Steve is here, Grant is here, Charlene, Brittany, Ben, Colin. There's Neil and Sresh, and would they be able to join or not? Sresh. Okay. I'm also recording these sessions. I guess we should begin now.
Can you wait just 1 second for Colin to come back in?
Okay.
He's trying to grab the other people in office.
Sure.
Josh is in a sales meeting.
Yeah, we're all here now. Everyone's going to be here, so you can go ahead.
I don't know if
Are you just double fisting Arizona?
You sure am?
Oh my goodness. Sorry, go ahead.
What? Double fisting? What is he double fisting over there?
Arizona iced tea. Two tall
God.
boys.
Oh my God. You're just getting ready for beer and brainstorming, aren't you? Steve.
I thought she was laughing at her and I was like, what?
Did you guys see what Steve said?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Can everyone hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so we are going to have a special training on how to use AdWords and Bing to know states of accounts or campaigns which we are managing. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. And second is importance of presenting pay-per-click strategy or game plan to clients regularly or every month. So in a recent couple of weeks, we have noticed that a lot of our clients are actually asking for quick stats or quick performance data. How are things going? What is a particular campaign performing? how it is doing. So all of our digital producers and others, they are heavily dependent on pay-per-click team member to provide them stats. But I feel like, each of you guys can access this information easily on our AdWords and Bing. We have access, and each of you guys are also having access over there as well. So if you know how to do that, I think you can pretty much access wealth of information uh, for our pay-per-click accounts. You can not just pull in the data, but you can also look into how things are going. Are PPC team doing good job or not? How are things going? Which campaign is performing how? Where do we need improvement? Even you can suggest. So I'm going to show you how to use AdWords and Bing to know states of accounts and campaigns. Okay. Now, what are use cases of these? So I think there are three benefits you can avail if you know, how to pull in things, how to view things. First is you can quickly access account or campaign performance stats whenever client inquires about it. So yeah, that's the first thing you can do whenever client asks you to provide stats of an account or a campaign. You can quickly look into it. Even you can do it in real time while you are in the call with client. Second, perhaps the biggest advantage of this is you can spot on wins, or in other words, how a campaign or account is actually performing. You can know it yourself. Even you don't need to wait for PPC Tech or me to let you know that how account is performing. You can quickly spot in, and you can email to client and let them know that, look at this is how we are doing. This is your delight point. I mean, client should be definitely happy knowing that. And third advantage, you won't need to depend on PPC team or PPC technician to send you performance stats. So there'll be obvious benefit here. You won't need to depend on us, or you won't need to wait to get the performance stats. Often, as you all are aware about that, pay-per-click team is a pretty small team. We have many projects. So, it's quite difficult to actually give you guys status updates pretty much on immediate requirement basis. So if you know how you can pull in that, I think you'll save a lot of time. You can quickly respond to time. So these are the use cases. I hope you'll learn it. I am going to actually show you a live presentation through screen share on how exactly to access things. By the way, this one is basic, but you need credentials. Each of you would need AdWords MCC access and Bing MCC access. In case of Bing, we do not have all the Bing account in our Bing MCC. The reason is because some of the account, I guess Quiz Spray and Mad Dog and Spinning, both of them are on MCC, and Bing does not allow linking one MCC to another. So that's the reason we have a separate credential for a few accounts, notably QSpray and MedDog. So if you want to access both of them, you would need to go to Client Dossier and find out the individual credential to access them. Hopefully, each of you guys are having access on AdWords and Bing MCC. If you do not, you can request me. You can just provide me your email ID. I can actually add you in MCC. All right. What's needed to do this and how? Before I open AdWords MCC and start showing you how exactly to access things, I just want to note an important thing here. Actually, both AdWords and Bing ads almost have 90% same features and workaround. So if you know how to actually play with AdWords, you are pretty much sure that you know Bing as well. And that's actually 90%. There are only 10% features which are probably not available in Bing. So that's why it's 90%, but both are almost same. So pretty much all the workflow and use cases applicable in Bing ads are same as AdWords. All right, let's begin with MCC access. So all you need to do is you need to open adwords.google.com. it will take you to login window. Okay. Now, as soon as you will log in, the interface you will gonna see is this one. You're gonna see a list of accounts, their stats. What you should do first thing is you should click on our client's label, the account label, which you can see on the left hand side menu. This is nothing but a filter. Now this will show you the list of accounts which are actually active with us, or in other words, these are the only accounts which we are managing. By default, you're gonna see, I think, more than 100 accounts in our MCC. Currently it's 151. Some are older clients, some are on pause clients, and some are actually canceled clients, but they are still with us in MCC. So the quickest way to find out what are our active clients in AdWords MCC is just click on this account label. So you're gonna see this list. Now open individual account which you want to view. Yeah, because we have many DPs here. Obviously, each of you are not managing all the accounts. So you would need to open the account which you want to view. Let's take an example of Pink Lily Boutique. We're gonna open Pink Lily Boutique. So this will now open Pink Lily Boutique AdWords account. Okay. All right, by default, when you would open an account, I'll show you by opening another account. Okay, when you would open an account first time, you will see all default columns, which are not at all important. They are not important columns. Anyone who would open an account first time, they will see these columns: impressions, interaction rate. They don't make sense. I mean, they are still a valid column, but we don't have any use of them. So as long as if you are not changing your columns or not customizing them by clicking these options, you're gonna just see this interface, and you won't know that how it is performing. So the next thing what you should do is, once you get those pretty default set of columns, click on customize column and set your important KPIs. Okay. So on the one hand, I have Pink Lily, and on the other hand, I have that pretty new account which I'm opening first time. So you should set important KPIs or important columns in your interface once. So the best order is put campaign type, then subtype, bid strategy type, bid strategy, and then performance stats: clicks, impressions, CTR, CPC, cost, average position, and then from conversion, all conversion. Remember, I'm selecting all conversion. Now there is a conversion column as well. Now this is pure click-based conversion. Now why this is all conversion? Because this also include cross-device conversions, as well as conversion happening within 30-day window. So the best column to select is all conversion, because it will give you total number of conversion view in your account. Then cost per all conversion rate, and all conversion value. All conversion value, guys, is nothing but revenue. In AdWords language, it is called as conversion value, but it's nothing but revenue. We track each of conversions total revenue via this column. All conversion value divided by cost. Now one really important thing here is AdWords does not show return on ad spend directly. You will need to set a custom column. The good thing of AdWords is it also offers you set up custom columns. So just set up a formula here, and the formula of return on ad spend in AdWords language is divide your revenue with your cost and put it in percentage. This is called as return on ad spend. Now, return on ad spend is purely different than return on investment. ROAS and ROI both have different meanings and different formulas. Basically, in pay-per-click, we want to keep things very simple. We want to just consider only total revenue generated by the AdWords cost, because if you try to be more granular, you make things very complex. So in order to be very simplistic while managing multiple accounts, while doing advertising, playing with ROAS or return on ad spend is actually most efficient way of managing campaigns and directing ads. So there we go. I set all this column, and now you can actually look all the important columns coming up right in front of you for all of the campaigns that we are having in Pink Lily. Now, very important thing, what are important KPIs? This is a good question. Many of us know that what are ROAS, what is conversion rate, what is cost per conversion, what is average position, but what are their benchmark? What would make a return on ad spend a good return on ad spend, or great, or outstanding, or break even? So the break even point is 200%. It's nothing but whatever you are spending, you are actually at least making the same amount. That's called as break even return on ad spend. If it is 300%, then the performance is average. If it is 400%, the performance is good. If it is 500%, then that's great performance, really good job. And if it's having over 500%, then it's actually outstanding, excellent job. This is the benchmark we use, and often in pay-per-click industry, all of these benchmark are used commonly. Now, dollar return per dollar spent, or in other words, what is the dollar amount you are making per $1 ad spend? So once again, this is pretty much same as return on ad spend, but this has been written in dollar amount, or in just 2:1, 3:1 amount. So this is same. If we are making more than $5 per $1 ad spend, that means it's outstanding performance or an excellent performance. Conversion rate, the benchmark is if anything over 1%, this is considered a great conversion rate. Cost per conversion actually varies. It depends on many factors, like what type of clients, is it e-commerce clients or lead generation? What is the campaign type we are looking into? Is it non-branded or branded or display network? And it also largely depends on keywords, expensiveness. If keywords are expensive in your industry, then you are surely going to have your cost per acquisition high. If keywords are less expensive, or if your industry is not competitive, not many advertisers are bidding on keywords, then you likely have cost per acquisition lower. Average position, usually 1 to 2 is top ad position, but 2 to 3 ad position is considered most desired and conversion driven ad position. This ad position is actually most effective one. Often, if you try to be aggressive, trying to hit average position 1 to 2, you often lose your profit. You often lose your return on ad spend. So this one is most average and most desired one. 3 to 4 is considered as average position, but it could still be improved. And if you are seeing it's worse than 4 or something, then surely it needs improvement. CPC, or cost per click, it also depends on many factors, just like CPA. In CTR, anything over 2% is outstanding, 1% or over is great. However, below 1% needs improvement. And below 0.50% is actually bad. So the first thing, whenever you visit any client account, you need to set your columns. And I also forgot to mention here that you guys can save your column set as well. You only need to set them once. Just name it anything and set, apply. You saved them. Now each time you log in, you're gonna see the same column, but somehow if you are logging after a long period of time and you are still seeing default columns, you can go here and you can apply your saved columns. All right, so that's the set, that's the needed view you have set into the account. Now the next thing is you need to set date range or data lookup period. This should be based on requirement. Okay, now if client is saying that show me the last 30 days data, or if client said you that, tell me how my account is performing. So actually, the most popular date range which we often show data for is last 30 days. And right over the right hand side over the top, you can see all the preset date lookup. Last 30 days is there, this month is there, then there is the last month, right, last quarter. So in case you want to look for the quarter data, then you can set the date range. So this is how you can actually set your lookup period. All right, now looking into performance data of a single campaign and total of all campaigns. This is also important thing. And so by default, you see all the data for all the campaigns you are running. So suppose if you want to know how is my account overall performing for last 30 days, then you need to scroll down and you need to find out the total data, the total stats. Like for Pink Lily, in last 30 days, we have spent $15,000, which brought 2,099 conversions with revenue of $139,000 with return on ad spend of 927%. So that is how you can look into all stats. But if you want to look into individual campaigns performance, then in the same view, you can look into that campaign-wise performance for each and specific campaign. And if you go inside each campaign, you're gonna find out ad group level stats. And inside ad group, you're gonna find out keyword level stats. So that's how we can actually go granularly. But at the same time, you can look into bulk ad groups in a bulk level, like total ad groups across all the campaigns, total number of keywords running across all the campaigns. So is the ads, ad extension. Okay, so now you know how to view the stats and how to know total stats versus each campaign specific stats, how to set up date range, lookup period. Now it's very important to understand campaign types. What are the campaigns? Like search network campaign, shopping network, display network, branded, non-branded, what are they? So to understand them, we will start with the networks. Google actually has 3 types of networks: shopping network, search network, and a display network. Now, these networks are nothing but Google's way of classifying ads. For example, shopping network will only serve shopping ads. So you can see a lot of you have already noticed that how shopping ads comes up whenever you search over Google. So this comes from shopping network, and in AdWords interface, we're gonna know it by campaign type shopping. And whenever you set up a new campaign, then it will present you what type of campaign you want to set. So you can select shopping, and then further options will come up and you're gonna set up shopping campaign. And very important, shopping campaign works based on product feed. It does not work based on keywords data. A lot of you might have misunderstanding about that. At least I have seen some of clients, just letting us know that, add my keywords in shopping campaign. I think Numi USA's example, client was pushing us to add keywords in a shopping. So we had to inform her that, shopping campaign doesn't work based on keyword. It works based on product feed. So that's the major difference. It works based on product feed. Search network. Search network is nothing but it works based on keywords. That's the major difference between shopping and search network. All the campaigns which works based on keyword targeting, they would be called as search network based campaigns. And you guys can find out search network only, all of our branded competitors, you can see here, even dynamic search ads, they all work based on keywords and falls under search network. And search network is nothing but text ads. All you see on Google is text ads. Last is display network. And display network is nothing but showing ads not on google.com but on websites or mobile apps or video sites or blogs, anywhere other than google.com would fall under search display network. And under display network, we set up remarketing campaign, general banner advertising campaign, or in other words, interest-based advertising campaign and video marketing campaign. These all type of campaigns comes under display network, and you guys can see that. So there is a good feature, you can apply filter type based on campaign type. So display network, there we go. And you can see dynamic remarketing we are running. It comes under display network. Gmail ads also comes under display network. Then there is a inbound link display. This is banner advertising campaign. So it is display network. And lastly, local display campaign. This also is running on a display network. So these are the three major network that Google actually offers. And all the campaign, different campaign types we set up actually are according to this network. Now you know how to access campaign performance data. You also know that which campaign is what types. Now looking into more granular data, keyword performance. Keywords are building blocks of any campaign, not just pay-per-click, but also SEO. Keywords are very, very important, and they are the most granular thing in AdWords. So in order to access keyword performance data, you would need to go to keywords. All the columns are right here, guys, just like how I set up. Actually, return on ad spend is missing here, so you can customize it. Let's customize it. Not required, not required. Oh, sorry. That custom return on ad spend column is not accessible through keywords tab. It's not available for keyword level option. So we would need to self-understand return on ad spend by looking into all conversion value divided by cost. So this value, you can turn it into percentage and you will know it as a ROAS. So keyword performance report. Very important, make sure that your view is all enable keywords. But if you want to look into pause keywords also, or the keywords which has been turned off, you must need to actually customize your view here, not just at a keyword level, but at a campaign level as well. What we are looking into here are just active campaigns. But if you want to access pause campaign as well, you will need to click this filter, and in ad group level as well. Now you're gonna go to the keywords level and you're gonna find out all the pause keywords as well. But most of the time we only care about enable thing or active things. So no need to worry about pause stuff. There we go. You can click on any of the columns. This will gonna sort out your performance. For example, if I want to know last 30 days keywords based on ascending cost, I'm gonna click on cost. So this will show me all the keywords based on their ascending cost. Which one is spending the most? it has been saying in pay-per-click industry that you should only care about your top spending keywords or your top converting keywords, because they are the ones which are just spending your money. If you would care about managing them, you would better care your account. You would better manage your accounts. That's why often we actually look into top performing keywords. Um, yeah, in the same tab, you guys can also look into negative keywords. Yeah, negative keywords are as important as the targeting keywords or positive keywords. And there are actually 3 types of negative keywords each campaign or each account offers. And this one is ad group level keywords, campaign level keywords, and account level keywords. Account level negative keywords. So if you have a keywords which you want to avoid your ads completely showing for from any of the campaign, you would gonna choose account level negatives. You will add them at account level. You guys can see it here. If you want to add campaign level only, not at account level, then you would go here and add at campaign level. And same is applicable at ad group level. Now actual search terms. So in the same keyword window, you can also look into search terms. And I think all of us know what are search terms. Search terms are nothing but actual terms which people are using to see your ad. So more than keywords, actually search terms are important because you want to know what are things people are searching to see your ad. Are they qualified search terms? Do you need to add any search term as a negative, or is there any good quality search term bringing you conversion which you want to add as a positive keywords? You can do a lot of optimization based on search terms, so they are also very important. You can also look search terms in the same keywords window. Now moving into ads. Ads are also very important. Google offers total of 16 types of ads. Most popular ad types are only 5 to 6. So you guys will surprised to know that actually Google offers as many as 16 types of ads. A lot of ads are merely just not usable ads. We don't use them because they are pretty unusable in short term. And a lot of our tool built, like HTML5 ad, display ad, you can see in this screenshot, responsive ad. These are tool built ads, tool built banners. Our best practice is we actually have a designer. We get ads from designers, so we don't use these ads. So in the same way, we don't run mobile app engagement and or we don't run any mobile app campaigns, so we don't use this. The most popular ad types are text ads, expanded text ads, dynamic search ad, call only ad for some account, image ad or banner ad, expanded dynamic search ad, and a video ad. These are the only popular ad types we use. So why I'm saying this is because whenever you guys will open ads window at account level, you will kind of see mix of ad types because you are viewing them at account level. You can see shopping ad, you would probably find out banner ad as well somewhere if you scroll down. So if you want to filter the ads, different type of ads, then you can apply a filter. Okay, I want to just look into text ads, then you can go here, you can apply text ad type and you can look. Somehow it's not working. Maybe I would need to reload it. Perfect. So filter, and then there we go, ad type. Okay, I want to only look into text ads performance. So you can apply this filter. And in the last 30 days, I can see which is the ad which is actually converting most. I will filter it. I will sort it based on ascending all conversion, and this ad is actually delivering the most conversions. Which one is spending the most? Then I'll ascend it based on cost, and this is the ad which is actually spending the most money. And viewing ad extension performance data. Now from ads, we will go to the ad extension. Ad extension are very integral part of an ad. And now just I want to tell that, what are the ad extension? Ad extension are nothing but they are just a part of ad. Usually we write down ad in this ad tab. You can see we only write down ads right here. Just headline 1, headline 2, description. But this is not just the thing that that is visible in Google. We see a lot of additional things in real-time ad. And how they come from? They actually come from ad extension. So you guys can see that this is seller rating, all the star whenever you see on Google, they are seller rating. This is consumer rating, location extension, Google Plus extension, site links, call extension, and a couple of more. Not each and every ad extension is here. There is a review extension as well. There is a price extension, structured snippet extensions. There are many extensions, and they are also important. So a lot of time, you want to also see the stats for ad extension. So you would need to come here under ad extension, and for each and a specific ad extension, you need to click on this window, and you can see the performance stats, which are the site links performing the best. What are the callouts performing the best? Finally, on this, how to view the data, viewing other dimension performance data. All right, a lot of time your client is also ask you that show me how my account is performing on different hours of the day or different days of the week. How it is performing. What was the performance last quarter? So you can see that in dimension tab, and not just that, but also geographic performance report and call details performance report. Both of things you can see under dimension. Geographic performance is here. Dimension tab. So this is how you can see the data, different element specific data like campaign, ads, keywords, negative keywords, search terms, ad extensions, and dimensions. Now there's a very important feature I want to show you, and that is nothing but how to view all this in a graph. If you go to right over the top, you will find this small graph option, and this is very cool feature of AdWords. You can actually instantly know different metrics. You can instantly compare different metrics in this graph and can instantly guess how a particular account is performing. For example, let me show you how Pink Lily is performing month over month since January 1st, 2017. So set a date range first from January 1st until July. Put your campaign level view to all, because a lot of campaigns may have been paused in between, probably in any month. Now put cost column here, and in other put return on ad spend. And now this is date range view, how you want to view your data. So put quarterly. So you guys can see this, how Pink Lily actually doing this year quarter wise. This one is quarter 1 2017, cost was $25,000 and return on ad spend was 1440%. Quarter 2 was also pretty much similar, 1451% return on ad spend, and quarter 3 is just starting. Just first month's state is 917%. In the same way, you can look into monthly. Now you can use this graph to compare anything. If you want to show client how conversion rate is trending, just put a conversion rate column here, all conversion rate. Look into month-wise month view. Look at that, it's 3%, 3%, 3%. And all you are seeing is here in actually an integer or a numerical value. It's not in percentage, but you can calculate it. So this is very cool feature, and I think this would be very helpful for you if you are in a call with client. Client asks you something, and you want to actually let client know that how things are going. You can use this graph. Last thing is downloading performance data into Excel or PDF reports. So all I show you is how to view campaign level steps, account level steps. You can actually download everything. You just need to click on this icon, download it. There we go. It will be downloaded in Excel. And if you want to download in PDF or some other format, you can select the format here. PDF is there. Usually, whenever you guys ask us the performance states, we actually show you exactly these things. What we do is we format it in little different format. We just eliminate some of the unnecessary columns, but we actually send you all these same report. This is where you can save time. You can instantly download this data and send to client if client requests the data to you. Okay, so the first we are done with first point. Now before I talk about the last point, which is which would be pretty quick because we are already doing a lot of things in this section. Is anyone having any question on this first part? Guys, you are on a mute.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, PPC strategy game plan. Presenting PPC strategy every month to client will keep them onboarded with us. Yeah, this is very important. Since we have spotted some client complaining about they are not being guided properly with the strategy, I think showing clients pay-per-click strategy or probably entire account level strategy every month will feel them confident with us. Why I'm talking about pay-per-click strategies importance here is because often pay-per-click is the kind of thing we do each month. Each month involves a lot of other activities. Each month comes up with different expectation from client plus challenges. So if we can show clients our PPC strategy every month, they'll be a lot confident with us. Just a great example is here. DPs are conducting quarterly strategy meeting with all the team members. Yeah, these days we are conducting quarterly strategy, which is a good initiative. We all discuss and outline our game plan for PPC for the 3 month or 1 quarter. Now what I want you to do is I want you guys to present this plan to client on say like month 1. Or we prepared quarterly strategy, we prepared strategy for August month. So what is my recommendation is DP actually present August month's PPC plan to client. Now client reviewed it. If he is having any suggestions, he will revert. If he's happy, we're gonna go ahead and implement that strategy. Now month 1 is completed. In a month 2, we will gonna revisit the PPC strategy again. And what is my recommendation here again is we once again show client our second month's strategy, but that same quarterly strategy. So basically these cycles we need to repeat every month. So that way we can actually really guide client on a PPC front, and we can make them confident. We can keep them onboarded with us with pay-per-click. A really very good example is pay-per-click game plan, which we prepared I think 2 days ago or maybe yesterday in our pay-per-click quarterly game plan. All we did is we just outlined PPC activities like for the August month. So my recommendation is, my suggestion is, if TP team can present these game plan to clients every month, I think we will be a lot in better direction to actually manage clients' expectation, as long as pay-per-click campaign management is concerned. All right, so that was my last point in this session. Actually enjoyed it, or at least you just tolerated me for like 30 minutes.
It was good, very helpful.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be useful for training in the future, and it was good to hear now as well.
Does
Awesome.
anyone want to attempt any of those things that Ashok just covered on one of their accounts?
We could. Sure. Let me, you want me to share my screen?
Oh yeah, maybe I should have asked this question to you guys. Do you often access AdWords like the way I have shown you? Like customizing columns, looking into graph?
Yeah, that's usually, I mean, that for me at least, that's always been my kind of go-to before asking. And then when there's something beyond my understanding is usually when I'll reach out and ask. And that tends to be more about kind of campaign related things, or how certain campaigns are working rather than the specific data that's there.
Great to hear, Ben. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can spot on wins or something like that. If you see any campaign doing well or account doing well, we can actually do a delight point. We can do a delight thing to client. We can inform them. That's also one of my goal to actually present this so that you guys can spot on wins. Even though it's my responsibility, my job to let you know if something is going well, I should inform. But in case somehow if you spot on anywhere, we can actually delight client.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Any other question or anything before we wrap this call up?
I'm good.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys, for joining, and happy
Thank
Friday.
you, Ashok. Yeah, you too. Thank you.